was not in the tournament simply because he did not meet the entries deadline. Therefore, the general will not accept this as his final answer. And also at the same time, we're going to show you a series of matches, and we will let you be the judge as to the general's overcome with anger and also the reasoning behind such action with the general. So let's get to our first action right now.
A 10-minute time limit. In the ring from Houston, Texas, 250 pounds, the War Dog. And his opponent from Amarillo, Texas, at 265 pounds, J.J. Funk.
Tarus with the introduction of our opening match. And of course it will feature Jimmy Jack Funk, the pride of the Double Cross Ranch in Texas, going up against the War Dog. And I'm very happy to have joining me here at ringside, Lyle Boudreaux.
And we see Johnny, Bobby Sue is with J.J. Funk again.
Bobby Sue always at the side of Jimmy Jack Funk. Of course, Jimmy Jack Funk, as the War Dog charges at the sound of the bell, getting the upper hand on J.J. I was about to say, Lyle, that Jimmy Jack Funk, of course, with the inverted power atomic drop, and beautiful flying drop kick.
You think maybe War Dog will wait next time till the bell rings?
Obviously so, because J.J. Funk, after being back jumped, if you will, at the start of the match, now getting the upper hand on the War Dog. And I was also going to say, Lyle, of course, Jimmy Jack Funk, no stranger to the squared circle, comes from a long, long line of outstanding, brilliant professional wrestlers in the Funk family, a cousin to all of those absolutely greats, starting with Fritz Von Erich, the father, Terry and Kevin. Good fireman's carry there by J.J. Funk, now working on the arm. Kerry Cooper, third man in the ring, officiating this particular match. Jimmy Jack Funk, of course, known for the Texas Twister, and he's got him up right now, and that's it. That could be the very end of this one, although Funk's not going for the pinning maneuver right now. The shoulder breaker has the War Dog in quite a bit of trouble.
Well, the War Dog did a good job just getting away from that, but he's in some trouble right here. The left arm, J.J. Funk, really working on well.
Five-star championship wrestling, bringing you the very best of excitement. And excitement galore we have. Outstanding card for this week. We will get a chance to see the Angel of Death. Big tag team battle. Also, Bruiser Bryan goes against the young gun Sam Houston. Outstanding action. Grizzly Smith, promoter of Five Star, doing an excellent job. Lined it up. Best talent in the country. Jimmy Jack Funk. With the maneuver, however, getting the worst end out of the deal. Being caught on that top strand of rope. And now to the floor.
Well, right now, J.J. just trying to catch his breath here. As you saw, he hit that top rope. And here comes War Dog after him. And look out.
Funk's head rammed into the ring apron. War Dog, a double tough individual. Thus far, able to hold his own in the squared circle. Jumps inside, breaking the 10 count. And then back to work. But however, a reversal by Funk. War Dog rammed into that steel post. Big chop by J.J.
I think J.J.'s a little upset, Johnny.
Got the momentum in his favor. However, a rake across the eyes by the War Dog slows the tempo down a bit.
Right now, the count on against the War Dog.
Got him up. This could be the end of it, Lyle, right here. And there's the Texas Twister. And the 3 count. So Jimmy Jack Funk with the Texas Twister gets the win over the War Dog. And a big win indeed for the pride of the Double Cross Ranch. Jimmy Jack Funk, your winner. And we've got more exciting action still to come, as we spoke of moments ago, and we will have it. Stay with us on 5-Star Championship Wrestling.
Your Dodge dealer is now showing his most exciting new lineup ever, featuring the redesigned Dodge Caravan.
I like the new shape.
The new Shadow America, the lowest priced American car.
Price is very important.
The new Dakota V8, available with more power for less money than a Ranger 4-liter V6.
I could tow a 24-foot boat with this.
See R.E. Smith Motor Company in Gloucester, Mississippi, just 45 miles north of Baton Rouge.
Win a fortune with National Supermarkets. Watch the live drawing on Wheel of Fortune Mondays between 6:30 and 7 only on WASD Channel 9.
When Albertson said they could save me more time and money grocery shopping, I thought, I'm glad somebody understands what I want. I get the best for my family, but I also want to get in, get out, and save some money. I work hard, and I've got 2 kids. So I gave Albertsons a chance, and they're saving me a lot. Time, money, and my sanity. It's like they read my mind.
Albertsons, we think like you do.
Baton Rouge, the race is on. At Brian Harris Autoplex, we're out to sell 200 cars and trucks between now and the end of the month. And let me show you how we're going to do it. Low monthly notes, $1,500 trade-in. Look at this. 0 down, $99 a month. Geo Metro. Here is an S10 Chevy Tahoe, 0 down, $159 a month. Or take your choice, Chevy Lumina, Chevy pickup truck, 0 down, $199 a month. Remember, between now and the end of the month, we're going to sell 200 cars. Don't miss it. Brian Harris Autoplex.
Hi, I'm Stuart Finlay McLennan from Earth Force. We all talk about improving the environment, but how many of us actually do something about it? Recycling is one way you can all help. Send for your free WAFB recycling card today and do your part to keep our planet clean.
5-Star Championship Wrestling returns to the Belmont's Great Hall in Baton Rouge Tuesday night, October 30th. Bell time will be 7 p.m. It'll be a Halloween special. There will be free candy for the kids. You'll see matches like Tag Team, Sam Houston and Bob Orton against the Angel of Death and the Samoan Butcher, Sika. You'll see Malibu against Bobby Doll. It's Cousin Jr. going against Tarus Bulba. Watch J.J. Funk against the Executioner. Also, the Warrior will be there, battling the Great Kokina. That's the Belmont's Great Hall 5-Star Championship Wrestling Tuesday night at 7, October the 30th. Don't forget, a Halloween special, free candy for the kids. And watch for 5-Star in Homa on Sunday, October 28th. In Morgan City on Sunday, November the 4th. And in Plaquemine on Sunday night, November the 11th. Catch all the exciting action of 5-Star Championship Wrestling in Baton Rouge's Belmont Great Hall Tuesday night, October 30th.
Due to the injunction filed by General Skandar Akbar, we would like to have all of our wrestling fans respond to the circumstances that have developed. And you may do so by writing 5-Star Championship Wrestling in care of the TV station which you're now viewing 5-Star Wrestling on. Let us hear from you. A yes or a no. Just a simple yes or no, and we will find out your reaction as far as what the General has done with 5-Star and the injunction. Now, speaking of the 5-Star Championship Wrestling, here's one of the big favorites with 5-Star, and that, of course, is Cousin Jr.
Woo, I'll tell you right now, Johnny, you know, this whole thing has got to be stopped. General Skandar Akbar, you've held this thing up in court. Well, brother, this won't last. I got a lot of good friends in this tournament that are still alive. Me, I got put out of the tournament. But I'm going to tell you right now, Akbar, you got a lot of people coming at you, especially with this injunction you filed. So I want each and every one of you people out there to tell me right now, you send your letters into these TV stations in care of 5-Star Wrestling. And I want to tell you, you vote yes or no about whether General Skandar Akbar ought to hold this tournament up or not. It's all up to you fans out there, and I'm doing everything I can do right here. And Johnny, I'll tell you, I'm one fired up hillbilly, and it's Tarus Bulba. I've got this Tarus Bulba coming up, no matter whether it's Baton Rouge or even in Homa. I'm telling you, Tarus, it's all going to be me, baby.
Cousin Jr. wrestling fans, you will see him when you get out to your arena. Make your plans to do that.
Yeah, come on.
Now back to the ring.
Yeah.
This tag team match will be one from the island of Samoa, the Samoan butcher, Sika. And weighing 410 pounds from the island of Samoa, the great Kokina.
Almost 800 pounds of opposition in that ring for the Young Guns.
Weighing 265 pounds from St. Louis, introducing the ace, Cowboy Bob Orton. And weighing 226 pounds from Waco, Texas, the young gun, Sam Houston.
Lyle Boudreaux will be joining us as the action gets underway and rapidly in the ring, we might add. Big Kokina and his tag team partner, Sika, the Samoan butcher, jumping both Bob Orton and the Young Guns, Sam Houston. And this is a matchup of the Young Guns going against Devastation Incorporated. Lyle Boudreaux has joined us now at ringside. Lyle, there's some big men in that ring.
Well, the Samoans over 800 pounds, as you said, Johnny, and the General's people, they don't play by any rules, do they?
No, they do not. We'd also like to remind our wrestling fans, this is a pre-recorded match, but we have an interest in showing this to our wrestling fans. So we invite you to stay with us, because coming up, you will see the indifference between Devastation and the Young Guns. And you will also see the reasoning behind us showing you this particular match. Bob Orton now against Kokina. And Kokina right now taking the advantage and handling Bob Orton, sending him to the outside.
Well, right now, Sam Houston's trying to come over and take a look at his partner. You've got the General right there in that area, so watch out.
Always stalking the ring apron, always in the area of Devastation Incorporated. And these are two big individuals, and these are two major forces, if you will, as far as Devastation Incorporated is concerned.
And that's the man, Johnny.
That is, of course, the General.
Right now, Sam Houston, I believe he just wants a chance to get in the ring to help out his buddy, the Cowboy, Bob Orton.
And Orton, as you can tell, right now in a lot of trouble. On the outside, had his head rammed into that steel post, and he is slow getting to his feet. Sam Houston helping him, and now you see Sika also helping him in. They think they right now have the advantage, with Orton in a lot of trouble, and his legs are rubbery, and he is in a lot of trouble.
Well, since this match began, Bob Orton has really taken a pounding, and Kokina's going to help get him in the hard way.
Over the top, now working on one of those nerve endings, the pressure point being worked on by Big Kokina on the ace, Cowboy Bob Orton.
That is a lot of pressure right there on the neck.
And now you see both Sika and Kokina switching in and out without the benefit of a tag. Evidently, the General had the eyes of referee Kerry Cooper averted elsewhere, and they just switched places in the ring without the benefit of a tag.
And as you can see, Kerry Cooper asking Bob Orton if he's had enough, and he's a tough guy. He's been around a long time, Johnny. Cowboy Bob Orton.
Started at the age of 9, turned professional in the early 20s, or when he was in his early 20s, I should say. And he has been a very, very good professional. He has held numerous titles throughout the country and the world. And this is a man that does not know the word quit in his vocabulary.
He's reaching down right now as he just tried to go after Sika. Now watch this. Devastation.
Tag, however, made with Sika and Kokina. And once again, it is Kokina.
And they go right back to that same hole, Johnny.
Working on that nerve ending. That paralyzes you, Lyle.
It can't feel very good.
And did you see the smile and the sarcastic grin on the face of the General? This is the man he wants out of professional wrestling. And he will go to any extreme to get Bob Orton away from 5-Star and also away from Devastation Incorporated.
Wow, double headbutt.
Both Kokina and Sika continuing to work on the ace. Cowboy Bob Orton, a 2 count Orton still with his senses, managing to kick out.
You wonder how much longer Bob Orton can go because he hadn't had a chance to get the young gun, Sam Houston, in there yet. And you can see they're working on him again.
And again, wrestling fans, let me call to your attention. The reasoning for showing this simply is because the General always has his hands involved in a match. And we will show you later what we're talking about.
We're close there to a tag, and Cowboy Bob Orton is trying so hard as is Sam Houston to make that tag and get some new blood into that ring. And look at this. There they go again.
Kokina coming around and interfering with the referee's work in the ring. And, of course, he's getting the instructions from the General on the outside.
Well, here we go again without a tag, Johnny. It's easy when you got fresh people in there like that all the time.
Constantly switching in and out without the benefit of a tag. And, of course, Kerry Cooper has his hands full. He's trying to watch 4 men in that ring at all times.
This is what Devastation is all about, Johnny. They know no rules. There you can see some of the fans cheering on the Cowboy, the ace, Bob Orton.
As you know by now, wrestling fans, the 5-star heavyweight championship tournament has been upheld as you get the tag with Sam Houston coming into the action, and a fresh Sam Houston. This is his first action.
And he is full of life right here, Johnny, and look at him go to work. He's taking on 800 pounds in the ring right now. He wants them both.
And he rams both Kokina and Sika together. And he continues to work on Kokina.
There we go. He doesn't like that now. He's getting a little upset about it.
He wants Bob Orton out, as I stated. This is a long-running feud between the General and the ace, Cowboy Bob Orton. He's had a bounty on the ace for a long, long time. And now a standoff between the ace and the General.
And I can bet you while this is going on, no telling what's happening right there. As you can see, the double team now on Sam Houston.
And 2 men against 1. Sam Houston once again in a lot of trouble with the benefit of Kokina. Working on that nerve ending, paralyzing the right side of Sam Houston's body.
Well, that's one of their favorite moves. They've been using this one throughout the whole match. It had an effect on the ace, Cowboy Bob Orton. And right now, look at the pain that you can see on the face of Sam Houston. And he's trying to reach within.
This man, Kokina, tips the scales over 400 pounds. He is an awesome individual. A very, very big and physical specimen. And as you can tell by the crowd that we have, outstanding action taking place. And this is the action you will see when you get the action coming to your area.
How about that? Nobody was home, and Kokina is stunned. And here comes a fired-up Bob Orton now. Look out.
Lefts and rights by the big ace.
He is wound up.
Bob Orton taking on both the Samoan Butchers, Sika and Kokina.
I think right now the Cowboy, he doesn't know any rules either, does he? Not at this moment.
Flying drop kick by Orton puts Kokina on the mat. Now he's going after Sika. Sika with the elbow driven to the outside.
I don't think the General likes this, and look at this move coming up. He's asking, and the crowd is saying yes.
Now, wait, what have we got here? We've got Devastation coming to the ring. This is big Kamala. Kamala with a chop to the top of the head.
And there goes Sam Houston over the top rope. And look at the General. He's up on the ring now. And Sam Houston is in obvious pain. Now it's 3-on-1.
And this is what we've been trying to describe to you, fans. This is the interference that the General, the influence that he has with Devastation. More help coming for the young gun, Sam Houston, and for Bob Orton. Amos Moses, and also Nasty Massey charging the ring. But to no avail, being held up from getting into the action by Sika and Kokina. There you see Sika slashing away at the head of Nasty Massey. Now Bob Orton being helped by Sam Houston. Houston trying to get the ace out of the ring.
And look who's standing right there in the middle of your ring right now. The General himself. Now, who do you think called this on?
Walking around very, very proudly, we might add, as you see Sam Houston and Bob Orton both leaving the area. This is what we're trying to describe to you, wrestling fans. Of course, you know about the heavyweight championship tournament being upheld. The general filed an injunction against 5-Star, and he stated that he will not tolerate what is taking place. Well, how can the fans tolerate what is taking place with the general?
Look at this right here, Kokina.
We've got a disqualification. We've got to get out of this. We'll be back with more action. We invite you to stay with us on 5-Star Wrestling.
The National Farmers and Merchants Insurance Agency has specialized in major medical plans for farmers, ranchers, and self-employed folks for years. This exact same major medical insurance is now also available to you if you are not offered group insurance where you work, if this plan will pay more benefits than your present coverage, and if this plan costs less than what you're paying now. Personally, I demand the best benefits anytime a member of my family requires medical care. But let's face it, the rest of the time, that insurance policy is simply going to lay in a drawer somewhere and do nothing. So I want to pay the least amount per month if I can. My horses and my insurance have a lot in common. He used to put in a good day's work, but now with traps, catch pins around the ranch, working cattle with pickups, he spends most of his time standing in this trailer or loping around the barn. Like my insurance, when I need him, I really need him, but I still don't want to type any more money than I absolutely have to. It only takes 10 to 15 minutes to compare this policy against your present coverage. I'm telling you right up front. The call's free. You're under no obligation for them to come to your home and make the comparison. That's free, too. And if they can't save you $300 to $500 a year, don't consider switching to their policy. You can tell them I said so.
Get ready, Baton Rouge. For 3 days only, Superior Ford's having an incredible auto auction. Over 200 units are available for this one-of-a-kind sale. Make an offer between the two prices listed on the windshield. If Superior Ford doesn't accept your bona fide bid, you can enter for two at Ralph and Cancun. Rebates up to $500 or 7.9% financing are available, and no credit application will be refused. The first accepted bona fide bid drives it away, so don't delay. Deal a deal today at Superior Ford's incredible auto auction. Superior Ford in Zachary.
Next event this evening, one fall, a 10-minute time limit. From parts unknown, he weighs over 300 pounds, the Angel of Death. His opponent for this event, 232 pounds from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Hurricane Bronson.
We're ready for our next match now, and of course, the general once again leading out one of the members of Devastation Incorporated, the Angel of Death, going up against Hurricane Bronson. And I noticed Lyle Boudreaux is joining us. The Angel has his trumpet once again in the ring, Lyle.
We're going to have to hear this again?
Evidently. Angel loves to play taps for his opponent. Rick Proctor, the third man in the ring, talking with the general right now. And I would imagine the general wants the Angel to be able to play that trumpet. Rick Proctor's probably telling him, we don't need that. We need the wrestling action itself. But there's the ringing of the bell, but the general is asking for quiet. So the Angel of Death wants to play the trumpet, observance of taps for his opponent.
Well, the crowd, they're not going to give him that silence.
This is something the crowd definitely does not want to hear.
I think there's two people that want to hear this, and you're looking at them both.
That's true. Absolutely correct in saying that. Well, we're going to get it nevertheless, Lyle.
The general cannot rule these fans. As he raises his arms, they make more noise.
While we're listening to this, let me also remind all of our wrestling fans that wherever 5-Star Championship Wrestling goes, if it's in Louisiana, if it's in Mississippi, we've got a special promotion that is taking place, and all all of our wrestling fans aged 12 and under will be admitted for $1. All wrestling fans aged 12 and under admitted for $1. So when you see 5-Star coming to your area, get your mothers and fathers together and get all of the family together and come on out. Remember, $12 special, a 12-year-old and under special price of only $1 when you admit it. So we'd like to see you at the matches and make your plans to come on out when you see 5-Star in your area.
That's a great promotion, Johnny, that 5-Star has going. 12 and under for $1. There's not many things you can do for $1 anymore.
It certainly is not. And you cannot beat that particular price no matter where you go at any event, wrestling or whatever sporting event.
As you can see, Hurricane Bronson quite a bit smaller than the Angel of Death. A pretty good backlash there.
Angel of Death, a big, tall, raw-boned individual. Very, very physical. Stands about 6 feet 9 inches tall, tips the scales over 300 pounds. And this, too, is another major, major force with Devastation Incorporated.
From Death Valley.
Yes, he calls himself the Angel of Death from Death Valley. Good reversal by both the Angel and Hurricane Bronson. Bronson now with the hammerlock. Working on that left arm, left shoulder of the Angel of Death.
And it looks like it's having an effect right now. Well, the Angel backs him into the rope for the break. Watch out here.
No telling what will take place at this particular point. Again, the elbow driven to the side of the head of Hurricane Bronson.
That was right when Rick Proctor called for the break. Hurricane Bronson relaxed a bit, and look what happened.
Well, both men still sizing themselves up, trying to size up their opponent. And now it's the Angel working on the arm of Hurricane Bronson, trying to pull that arm out of the socket. And this is a big, big man, as we stated. And any time that he throws a punch, it's got to be some force behind it, and also some power, and a lot of hurt and a lot of punishment.
Well, right now, Bronson is trying to apply the punishment. It looks like it's having an effect. He gets the Angel of Death to his knees.
Bronson working on that arm.
I think he tried to grab him by the hair, but there wasn't any there.
This with the clothesline and a big left hook by the Angel of Death. Puts Bronson on the mat. Now the Angel stomping away, using those big size 14 boots. As we stated, he is over 300 pounds.
That had an effect right there. Hurricane Bronson right now just trying to get his breath back.
Big clothesline.
The clothesline, and it really had its effects.
Bronson slowed down tremendously. Double thrust to the throat area. Legal maneuver, however, very, very borderline. Now Bronson rammed into that turnbuckle. And once again, the Angel taking Hurricane Bronson off his feet. As you see at the bottom of the screen, the General.
Hey, a good block right there. Bronson trying to come back off the rope.
Look at that. There's the General once again interfering in another match.
And again, I don't think the referee right there, Rick Proctor, I don't think he saw it. And he may put the count. And look at the Angel of Death right there.
Angel catching Hurricane Bronson with a hard punch to the top of the head. And now on the outside of the ring, continuing to work with the fist. Bronson a bit dazed as the Angel helps Bronson back into the ring. Bronson, however, with a good solid punch to the midsection. A good right hand to the head. The General now up on the ring apron, and there you see the flamboyant one, Embry, charging the ring.
And look in the background what the General just did. The General is the reason this match is going to end right here.
And there is one more piece of evidence as far as what the General can get done in the ring. And once again, he takes care of business. Eric Embry came up to the ring, got the attention of the official, and now he's got a chair, and he forces both the General and the Angel out of the squared circle. But nevertheless, with the General having the upper hand, Angel of Death gets the win over Hurricane Bronson. More action still to come, and we will have it for you. Big tag team bout is up next. Stay with us.
Every TV, VCR, CD players on sale this week at New Generation, like this Yo-Star 13-inch portable manual tune TV, only $159.95. This big 31-inch remote control GE TV, $999.95. Samsung remote control programmable VCR, $189.95. And this Yo-Star remote control programmable CD player, only $99.95. Our biggest everything on sale ever at New Generation, your TV, VCR, stereo headquarters.
Your Dodge dealer is now showing his most exciting new lineup ever. Featuring the redesigned Dodge Caravan.
I like the new shape.
The new Shadow America, the lowest priced American car.
Price is very important.
The new Dakota V8, available with more power for less money than a Ranger 4-liter V6.
I could tow a 24-foot boat with this.
Henderson Cellars, Chrysler's only Award of Excellence dealer in the Baton Rouge area.
Nobody likes to buy tires. If you need them, why not buy them where they're the cheapest? We discount Goodyear, Firestone, Michelin, BF Goodrich, all the major brands. We sell cheaper than Sears, Western Auto, even Sam's Wholesale Club. In fact, we'll beat anybody's advertised price by at least 5%. Remember, nobody beats Allied Tires. Nobody.
3 locations in Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and New Iberia.
People across America are coming home to Dodge full-size pickups. Dodge half-ton pickups have the longest powertrain warranty in the business.
It has the power to tow, and horsepower is the first thing I look for. It's like a tough, durable truck.
Dodge Ram pickups have ranked highest in customer satisfaction of all full-size pickups for 2 years running. And you can get $3,200 in total savings on a well-equipped full-size pickup.
Yeah, we compared, and we came running right back to a Dodge dealer.
New Roads Motor Company in New Roads. Remember, we're only 35 money-saving minutes from Baton Rouge. 5-Star Championship Wrestling coming to Hammond on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana University at the Old Men's Gym Friday night, November the 2nd. You'll see stars like Sam Houston, Malibu, Cousin Jr., Jimmy Jack Funk, The Executioner, Sika, Tarus Bulba, Lord Humongous, The Warrior, and Bobby Doll, along with many other stars. It's coming to Southeastern at the Old Men's Gym in Hammond. It's Friday, November the 2nd. Be there for 5-Star Championship Wrestling.
Cajun 103, country that's upbeat and fun. Have you listened lately? We give you the best variety of country, from the classics to being the first with the best new music, and at least 10 in a row and 50 minutes of music every hour. In the last 6 months, we've had over 300,000 winners. Start your mornings with Kevin Fisk and Joe Redmond, and at least 10 in a row and 50 minutes of music every hour all day long. Cajun 103.3 FM. Try us. Listen as soon as you can.
A major controversy has developed with 5-Star Wrestling. We have spoken about it in the past. And, of course, the General, Skandar Akbar, has filed a petition, an injunction against 5-Star Wrestling simply because one of his members of Devastation Incorporated, Lord Humongous, is not in this heavyweight championship tournament. And, of course, that injunction has held the proceedings up. So as of right now, we do not have any heavyweight championship matches with 5-Star. I would like to bring in the man this injunction is all about, and that, of course, is Lord Humongous himself. And we will let him speak about the difficulty that has transpired with 5-Star and the General.
You know, Johnny, I'm tired of you telling these people the reason is because my application wasn't in on time. Lord Humongous doesn't have a deadline. I make my own deadlines. Why don't you tell them the real reason? The real reason is no one wants to get in the ring with Humongous because they know they're going to be taking limb from limb and you might be picking up the pieces. But it doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to win this tournament. With or without getting back in on any injunction, I make my own. And that's the way it's going to be.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it straight from the mouth of the man this is all dealing with. That, of course, Lord Humongous. He has asked for this particular time to speak his view, and we will find out more in the coming weeks. Now back to the ring and more action.
Our next event, a 4-man tag team bout. One fall with 15 minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Royal Queen's Court, 575 pounds. 240 pounds, the thumper, Frankie Lancaster, and 235 from Milton, Florida, the Wildcat, Wendell Cooley.
Big tag team bout coming up, and it will feature Wildcat Wendell Cooley and Frankie the Thumper Lancaster going up against the Royal Family. And once again, the General is at ringside as he has both Rip Morgan and Jacko Victory under contract with Devastation Incorporated. Big tag team action. And this one should be exciting loud.
It should be, Johnny, and we should also mention that this is a pre-recorded match. The two you see right there, the Royal Family, of course, that's how they begin. They have been eliminated from the five-star heavyweight championship tournament, which, of course, right now is they have the injunction against it. But it was interesting. They both won their first-round matches in that tournament.
Yes, they did. And then in the second round, they were paired against one another, and they forfeited, saying they would not wrestle each other. Therefore, they lost their $500 entrance fee that went along in the tournament, and therefore, both were disqualified, counted out a forfeit, whichever way you look at it. So both the Royal Family members, Rip Morgan and Jacko Victory, no longer in the heavyweight championship tournament.
Well, a nifty little move right there by Wendell Cooley.
And Frankie the Thumper Lancaster coming off the ropes. And once again, getting the better part of Rip Morgan. Side headlock now being applied. Morgan gets the Thumper up. Cannot hold it for the count. Once again, wrestling fans, let me remind each and every one, when you come out to see exciting five-star championship wrestling action, all of our wrestling fans aged 12 and under will be admitted for a $1 fee. So make your plans to see five-star when it comes to your area. Age 12 and under, admitted for only $1.
Well, Wildcat Wendell Cooley right now with the headlock, but he's being lifted backwards.
That's a side suplex by Rip Morgan as he gets the tag with Jacko Victory. And beautiful drop toe hold by Wildcat Wendell Cooley. Cooley goes immediately to the side headlock.
So far, Johnny, Cooley and Lancaster are working very well together as a tag team.
These are two excellent tag teams, wow.
They are giving the Royal Family their money's worth right here.
And, of course, like a good tag team, anytime you see good tagging in and out, that's the quality mark for a good tag team because they keep the fresher man in. And right now, it's Frankie the Thumper Lancaster and really squeeze it in on the head and the ears of Jacko Victory.
But let's don't lose sight here, Johnny, of who also is at ringside.
That's true. The General once again working in the background. And again, the tag. Cooley in for Lancaster. Drives that kick right to the side of the ribs. Cooley coming off the ropes and keeping Jacko Victory off balance. However, inverted atomic drop has Cooley now in a lot of trouble.
That can't feel very good, and Cooley's looking for help right now if he can get over there. And Jacko Victory says, here comes Rip Morgan with a foot.
This is another big individual, 6'4", 280 pounds. And each and every punch that is thrown by the Ripper can literally just tear you apart. This man is a very, very awesome individual, a very physical specimen. Jacko Victory now with the tag.
Here we go again. That's that same move. But Cooley fights out of it.
That had been more or less of a bear hug hold. And Victory trying to squeeze and hold on. Wildcat Wendell Cooley with a good solid right to the side of the head. And again, he's got the hole broken. And the tag made once again by the Royal Family.
Well, here's Rip Morgan right now as he'll try and take advantage of Cooley.
Again with the bear hug.
That's two in a row for Wildcat Wendell Cooley. In the corner, Frankie Lancaster trying to urge on his partner.
Excruciating pain. Look at the face of Wildcat Wendell Cooley as he lands his solid right. Right on the jaw.
Now the rake to the eyes.
Now Rip Morgan Morgan getting the attention of the referee. Went after Frankie Lancaster. Lancaster came in the ring and escorted out by Terry Cooper. At the same time, switching in and out, the team of the Royal family. Jacko Victory now with the bear hug. They're working on the small of the back. They're trying to eliminate Wildcat Wendell Cooley, where it'll be a 2-on-1 situation. At least that's the way I view it.
And there is that man, the General.
That, of course, had to be the game plan of the General prior to this match, stating that Devastation is number one. Well, maybe to Devastation itself.
Hey, nice move by Wildcat Wendell Cooley there. Maybe this will buy him some time and go get some help from the corner.
Cooley got that leg up. Jacko Victory having trouble getting to the corner. However, does make the tag with Rip Morgan. And at the same time, there's the tag with the thumper, Frankie Lancaster. Lancaster poured it on. Lefts and rights. Down goes the Ripper.
Solid left and another solid left. He decks them both. Look out here. Hello.
That'll wake you up.
Now we got all four in the ring, Johnny.
All four in, and Jacko Victory finds an exit. Clothesline.
And look at this.
Oh, the General pulled the rope. And Frankie Lancaster went to the floor. Once again, the General interfering. The General's interference, and it has cost the team of Cooley and Lancaster as the Royal family comes up with the victory.
With help.
With help. You're absolutely right, Lyle. So the team of Rip Morgan and Jacko Victory, the Royal family, get the decision with an assistance from their General. More action still to come. We'll see the young gun Sam Houston when we come back on 5-Star Championship Wrestling.
Hello, I'm Phil Rainier, and this is Newsbreak from your 24-hour news channel. State education officials are still investigating irregularities in the Louisiana Education Assessment Testing Program. The tests have been thrown out in 33 schools. Education Superintendent Wilmer Cody said today it's impossible at this point to tell who, if anyone, is at fault. Budget negotiations have wrapped up for the night in Washington. Some on Capitol Hill are optimistic about a resolution to the budget crisis as soon as tomorrow. That's been Newsbreak from your 24-hour news channel.
People across America are coming home to Dodge full-size pickups. Dodge half-ton pickups have the longest powertrain warranty in the business.
It has the power to tow, and horsepower is the first thing I look for. It's like a tough, durable truck.
Dodge Ram pickups have ranked highest in customer satisfaction of all full-size pickups for 2 years running. And you can get $3,200 in total savings on a well-equipped full-size pickup.
Yeah, we compared, and we came running right back to a Dodge dealer.
Visit the all-new All-Star Dodge in Denham Springs.
The Kingfish has returned. John McConnell received national acclaim for his portrayal of Louisiana Governor Huey P. Long.
And he ain't come back here to apologize for it.
Give him a yacht.
Well, the schools.
Give him a pilot. We need to share the wealth.
WAFB-TV and WJBO-WFMF Radio present an encore performance of The Kingfish, October 26th and 27th at the Riverside Centralplex. Tickets available through Ticketmaster.
Y'all don't mind my saying so. Y'all sure have let this whole world go to hell in a handbasket during my absence. With every man a king.
Our next event, run fall with a 10-minute time limit. From Orlando, Florida at 270 pounds, Bruiser Brown. And from Waco, Texas at 225 pounds, Sam Houston.
Bruiser Bryan making his way to the ring for his match with the young gun Sam Houston. And Sam being escorted out to the ring by the flamboyant Eric Embry. So this has the earmark, Lyle, of an outstanding singles match. These are two double tough individuals right here.
It really does. The young gun, Sam Houston, quickly has become a crowd favorite in the 5-star area. And he gives the fans a lot of action when he's in the ring. And as you see, he's ready to go right away.
And, of course, this is another Devastation Incorporated going up against the young guns. The General is the second, if you will, for Bruiser Bryan. And, of course, the flamboyant Eric Embry out in the corner of the young gun Sam Houston. And this one is off and running at the sound of the bell. Lefts and rights being thrown by Bruiser Bryan and by Sam Houston. And Both men just going after one another like there will be no tomorrow.
It didn't take long for this one to get going. And look at this.
Inverted atomic drop. And Bruiser Bryan, feeling the effects of it, hooks that arm and takes Bryan to the mat. And Sam Houston now working on the arm. We've had some outstanding matches, as you see. The flamboyant Eric Embry cheering on the young gun Sam Houston at the same time. There is the General. And he is screaming advice to Bruiser Bryan.
And he is also the reason why the tournament has been suspended for the time being, Johnny.
You're absolutely correct in saying that, Lyle. And a good series of moves by the young gun Sam Houston. Hooks that arm. High hip toss takes Bruiser Bryan to the mat.
One thing about Sam Houston, when he's in the ring, you're going to see a lot of action. He's very active, and as we said, a crowd favorite.
And of course, reviewing what we've had thus far, we're showing you a lot of these tape matches simply because the heavyweight championship tournament with 5-star has been upheld. There's been an injunction filed by the General, Skandar Akbar, and it stems all because Lord Humongous, the devastating force of Devastation Incorporated, was not granted entrance into the tournament simply because he was a late entry. He did not meet the deadline requirement. Therefore, the General is upset and filed the injunction against 5-star. Therefore, as we stated before, the heavyweight championship tournament has been stopped temporarily. And we're hoping that the officials of 5-star can get their heads together and get this injunction lifted, and then we can get back to the business at hand. But as of right now, things are on a hold. And we will keep you updated week by week, and hopefully we'll have these circumstances cleared up in the very, very near future.
And as we've seen in a couple of our matches on this show, Johnny, the interference by the General, and now he is interfering again in the $10,000 championship tournament.
Good move by Sam Houston. However, he catches a vicious clothesline from Bruiser Bryan. Now, we've got a commercial commitment that we do have to take, and I notice that we're running long. We will keep our tapes rolling. If we have a decision, we will come back and give you that decision and show you the winner. But as of right now, the action continues, and we have got to take a commercial break. So let us do that right now. This commercial timeout, and we'll be back with this match right here on 5-Star Wrestling. Stay with us.
Oktoberfest at Brian Harris Autoplex, and we're celebrating German engineering with our lowest prices ever. Own this 1991 BMW for only $19,995. Get cash rebates, $4,000 to $7,000 on awesome Porsches, and drive away in this luxurious Audi for only $297 a month. But remember, it is this month only. You've got to hurry. It's Brian Harris Autoplex, Florida Boulevard. We'll see you here.
That was quick. Yeah? I'll just have to pack the wagon.
You haven't packed the car yet?
You get the razors?
I've got everything you need for the cabin and the trip.
Cookies. Whatever you need, come to Albertsons.
Thank you.
You'll find everything you want in a supermarket and much more at low prices you can live with. Albertsons. We think like you do.
The car's packed, but it's tight.
How tight?
You mind sitting on the cooler?
Our championship wrestling returns to the Belmont's Great Hall in Baton Rouge. Tuesday night, October 30th. Bell time will be 7 p.m. It'll be a Halloween special. There will be free candy for the kids. You'll see matches like Tag Team, Sam Houston and Bob Orton against the Angel of Death and the Samoan Butcher, Sika. You'll see Malibu against Bobby Doll. It's Cousin Junior going against Tarus Bulba. Watch JJ Funk against the Executioner. Also, the Warrior will be there battling the Great Kokina. That's the Belmont's Great Hall 5-Star Championship Wrestling Tuesday night at 7, October the 30th. Don't forget, a Halloween special, free candy for the kids. And watch for 5-Star in Homa on Sunday, October 28th. In Morgan City on Sunday, November the 4th. And in Plaquemine on Sunday night, November the 11th. Catch all the exciting action of 5-Star Championship Wrestling in Baton Rouge's Belmont Great Hall Tuesday night, October 30th. Get ready, Plaquemine. 5-Star Championship Wrestling comes to the Civic Center Sunday night, November the 11th at 7:30. You'll see Sam Houston, Cousin Jr., The Warrior, Thunder, Amos Moses, J.J. Funk, The Executive, Sika, The Executioner, Lord Humongous, and Bobby Doll. It's coming to Plaquemine, the Civic Center. 5-Star Championship Wrestling. It's Sunday night at 7:30, November the 11th. 5-Star in Plaquemine. Don't miss the action. The place to be in Morgan City Sunday night, November the 4th, will be the Morgan City Auditorium at 7:30. It's 5-Star Championship Wrestling. You'll see stars like Sam Houston, Jimmy Jack Funk, Cousin Jr., The Warrior, The Executioner, Tarus Bulba, Sika, Lord Humongous. It'll be in Morgan City, 5-Star Championship Wrestling. It's Sunday night, November the 4th, the Morgan City Auditorium at 7:30. 5-Star Championship Wrestling.
Of course, by now, you know of the injunction. You know of the difficulties with 5-Star and the General, Skandar Akbar. And we have with us at this time the Executioner and Tarus Bulba, two members of Devastation Incorporated. Let's get their views on what is transpiring with 5-Star.
I'll tell you what, this 5-Star Wrestling organization trying to keep a man like Lord Humongous out of the tournament. That's fine. You do what you want to do, because I'll tell you what, this heavyweight championship is all but mine. It's just a matter of time. Anybody get in my way, Sam Houston, Bob Orton, anybody, they're going to go down 1, 2, 3 right in the middle, because that belt is going to go right around this waist as your champion. Your champion, because the people want to see me as the champion.
Of course, you will see the Executioner, along with this man, Tarus Bulba, when they come to your area, like Homa, Baton Rouge, Faraday, also Hammond, and many, many other areas.
Cousin Junior, you got a big mouth. I'll be right there with you, Junior, and you're not going to be all, because I've come, and I'm going to come to destroy you, to bring you pain, to hurt you, Junior. Do you understand me? And that is why I, Tarus Bulba, will come there, anywhere you at, to destroy you. That's right, and it's a privilege to be with you, Executioner, and we're going to be here at this house anytime.
That's Devastation Incorporated. They definitely have to be feared. Now back to the ring.
And once again, we are back on 5-Star Championship Wrestling. As you can tell, we have had no decision. The action with Sam Houston and Bruce O'Brien continues. Sam Houston catching a knee, and now the reverse chin lock by Bruce O'Brien. The upper hand by Bryan at the particular time. Referee Kerry Cooper asking Sam Houston if he wants to continue the match. And, of course, Sam Houston is not going to give it up. Not if there's just a little bit of life left in his body. Oh, how about that move? How about that for a reversal? The upper hand by Bruce O'Brien, and now all of a sudden Sam Houston gets a chance to collect his thoughts. I want to remind everybody again, Johnny, that wherever 5-Star Championship Wrestling goes, all children 12 and under are admitted for $1. So if 5-Star Championship Wrestling is in your area, 12 and under, all children 12 and under admitted for $1. A great bargain, 5-Star Championship Wrestling. There's a big suplex by Bruce O'Brien. Sam Houston on his back. 1 count, 2, and he kicks out. That is an excellent promotion idea with 5-Star Championship Wrestling. And we can get all of our mothers and fathers together, get all of the children together in the neighborhood, and bring them on out to the matches. Remember, if you're 12 and under, you're admitted for a $1 fee and a $1 fee only. It is an excellent opportunity for our young wrestling fans to come out and see their favorite stars, and as we have always stated, see outstanding, excellent action, great entertainment for the entire family. And we also hope on next week's show, Johnny, to have an update on the suspension of the $10,000 championship tournament for 5-Star, and hopefully we'll have some more news next week. That is true, Lau. Hopefully we will have more to talk about with the injunction filed by the General, and hopefully at the same time we can get this thing over in a hurry and get back to the business at hand. Sam Houston driving those elbows to the ribs. However, a big power slam by Bruce O'Brien, and he is feeling pretty good about this match, as is the General right at the moment.
On the far side, again, Eric Embry came to the ring with Sam Houston, and he is observing the action. Of course, there's no love lost between Eric Embry and the General. And he is there to keep peace if the General starts anything. Sam Houston setting up the Flying Bulldog. Oh, reversal. Over the top. Now clothesline. Houston with the cover. And look at this. What is this? What have we got here? We've got a disqualification. That's the stomper, Don Harris, that entered the ring. Another member of Devastation. And now all four men are tied up in the center of the ring. The Stomper and Bruiser Bryan, Rick Embry, and Sam Houston. Houston over the top. And Embry working on Bruiser Bryan. What action again we have. And once again, it's the underhanded tactics of the General and Devastation Incorporated as Devastation is sent hurriedly out of the ring by the young gun Sam Houston and the flamboyant one Eric Embry. While our time is running out, once again, more evidence next week on the General's injunction and also the heavyweight tie-up with the championship tournament. We'll also see Kamala, Sika, the great Kokina, Bob Orton, plus many, many other stars. Speaking for Lyle Boudreau, I'm Johnny Cassio. Thank you for watching us on 5 Star Championship Wrestling.